Welcome back to another video. In this video, we will be looking at Bitcoin and how it's been dropping the past couple of days, but we've been able to catch and capitalize on every single drop. Why? Because we've been analyzing it right here on this channel. So if you've been missing out, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell so you can know when I upload all these videos, and we will be looking at entering more trades and more wins. So don't forget to subscribe. So let's get started here. Let's look at the chart for Bitcoin. When I started making these videos, I was like last week, and it was when we first started seeing this trend line formation. When we saw this, we entered buys, and over here to just in case it was going to hold that support, which it did, and then we entered the sells here because it was at a midway point of my other channel, which I will be showing here shortly, which is let me take this out. If we were to do that, this is where it was over here, and that's where we started to enter sells, and that's where I said we could see the potential head shoulder pattern being played out, and then finally the break of this major trend line that was drawn out here to finally get a retest and enter more sells. And then we got another retest. This is where a lot of people started changing their minds and thinking it was going to be bullish from now on, but it was not. Why? Because it was just a retest of this major trend line, and now we've been able to capitalize on this. And I will be showing the rewards. One of the trades that we took, I'll be showing it on the screen and how that happened. And then we caught out this trade yesterday as well. When we drew out this zone. This zone, if you guys remember, we've had this zone drawn out for over a week already, and we finally got a full break and a nice retest of this zone, and that's when we enter sells again. And it's looking like it's still going to continue the sell off. Why? Let's look back at this chart. If we look back at the chart over here, we are finally seeing another break of it, and now a nice retest of this midway point on this channel. Remember, all these channels I have drawn here are drawn out since on major support and resistance levels, just over and over again, and they always follow it. So these channels are really important prices where Bitcoin is going to react a certain way, as you guys can see in all this history. Obviously, we don't rely ourselves on entering trades just on these channels, but on other stuff such as fibs, trend lines, as you guys saw over here, and more indicators that we use, candlestick patterns, price action. Okay, so what we see here, we see a full break and a retest happening right now to continue the downtrend. If this candle begins to reverse and closes over, then we will be getting out of the trade. But as long as it does not hold, as long as it doesn't break back over, then we are looking to still be in sells. What could be different about this trade is that NFP is basically today or tomorrow at 5:30 Pacific time or 8:30 Eastern time. So if you guys know, NFP is news that's going to happen, non-farm payrolls, and whenever that happens, it's every first Friday of the month. Yeah, big news, and the market moves crazy. Even Bitcoin moves crazy too. So we have to stay ready. I will try to make a live stream on Bitcoin, and I will also be looking at. I'm gonna create another video here shortly on Nvidia and NOS, so we can look at it live as well. So don't forget to keep an eye out for that. But for the meantime, we are still continuing this downtrend for Bitcoin. As if you guys remember, on major time frames, this was a lower high, lower low, or lower high, and we could potentially start seeing the lower low being formed. And where could we see the lower low being formed again? The bottom. Here at this channel, we see a 54,000. And then here we see another price level of 51,600. But we go to this other channel that I had shown you guys a while ago, just a few moments ago. We could see that this channel is a major channel from that goes all the way back from March, even probably late February. Yes, where can we see the bottom of this consolidation for that Bitcoin has been on for the past almost 6 months? We could see that there's going to be really good resistance at the $53,000 to $52,000 level. Once we start seeing those levels is when we are going to start to change our biases to bullish and start buying. During that time, I believe it'll be hopefully the month of September it's going to end up being a bearish month, and the month of October will continue to push that bullish momentum that has been consolidating for 6 months. But we are still not bearish on Bitcoin in general. It's just at the moment we are bearish, and based on technical analysis is why we are saying this. But overall we are bullish, and we're hoping Bitcoin could make new all-time highs even by the end of this year, if not for sure next year. But for the meantime, we have to, like I would say, be realistic and see what the chart is showing us, not what we think, not what we wanted to do. Obviously, sometimes it could happen, but we have to trade like this and be disciplined, because discipline is one of the best things you could learn. So this is what we could see with Bitcoin. So it's still looking like sells. We finally got a nice break and retest. This same price action is what happened over here, and when I was talking about the zone over here, we got a nice break and we got a retest to continue the trend lower. And we are seeing that similar price action right now to continue the trend lower. But like I said, as long as this resistance is held, we are still bearish. If we get a break back up and a retest, then we could maybe start seeing another retracement. But for the meantime, there's no reason for us to change our biases to bullish. So that's my analysis for Bitcoin. If you guys have any questions, any comments, make sure to leave them down in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video with your friends, your family, your acquaintances, anybody you would like to share this analysis with. And I hope you guys the best. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with a new video and new profits. All right, so you guys stay safe, stay blessed.